What's good, family? What's good? Them Hawks with another dub, baby. We might be on the roll. We might have something popping, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. We gotta turn up. Gotta turn up real quick. Gotta turn up real quick. We might be on to something right now, baby.
Play no games. No
Play
way.
no games.
Play no games.
No games playing, baby.
Play no games. No way. Play no games.
Get them out of here. Good freaking win tonight by the boys, man. Awesome freaking win. I mean, I know somebody gonna come in here and say T is just the Wizards. I know somebody gonna say that, but listen, guys, given our season this year, man, hey, we gotta enjoy these little moments, man. We ain't really, let's keep it real, family. We ain't really had much to smile about this season, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. We ain't really had nothing to smile about this season. So hey, I'm gonna get hyped. That's two solid wins. We got the Celtics tomorrow. I mean, that's gonna be a real test for us. If we lose, I won't be surprised if we lost. I mean, the Celtics is one of the top teams, not just in the East, but in the league. You know what I'm saying? And we still trying to find ourselves. Excuse me, we still trying to find ourselves right now. Maybe we own something with Quinn Snyder. We got Trae Young looking like, the playoff Trae from 2 years ago. That's what I've been calling him, playoff Trae. You know what I'm saying? Playing good, good, smart basketball, not trying to overdo it, not trying to make extra headlines, not putting putting stats over over wins and losses. He played very well tonight. I mean, 9 for 19, that's 47%. He was 6 for 10 from 3 tonight. Perfect from the free throw line, 28 points, 9 dimes. I mean, in 32 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Playing an efficient game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, DeJounte Murray, cold tonight. His shooting, he was off like a mug. He had a little streak. I think if I remember in the third quarter where he had like back-to-back buckets, but then, man, I don't know what the hell happened down the stretch, man. He ended up finishing 6 for 16 from the field. I was like, come on, man. Damn. Dre Hunter, 7 for 14 from the field. I like what I saw from Dre Hunter tonight. He gave me 18 points, 7 rebounds. That's what I'm talking about. He got to the free throw line 4 times tonight. 1 for 3 for 3. That's what I'm talking about. When Dre Hunter attacks, man, when he attacks, we're a whole different team. We're a whole different team. Okay. I still think he should be giving us 20 points, but I can't debate shooting. He shot 50% from the field. I'll take that every night. 7 for 14. I'll take that every night from Dre Hunter. Okay. John Collins, he had 7 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. Man, listen, John Collins, I ain't even gonna front, bro. It's like it felt like he didn't even play. You know what I'm saying? It's like if it's like Collins didn't even play. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me, his numbers, they don't seem, how can I say it? They don't seem impactful. You know what I'm saying? His numbers, they don't seem impactful. I mean, I'm hoping we can find something for him, but I mean, we played decent tonight. We held them to 107. You can hold an NBA team to 107 points. You gonna win 50 games easy if you can hold teams to 107 points. Granted. I know it's just the Wizards. Okay, I know that. You feel me? Let me drop this link, man. Let me drop the link. Anybody need to tap in? Thoughts on the game tonight? Tap in with your homeboy. But sometimes it feel like his stats are not. To be honest, bro, I couldn't tell you if he played or not. To be honest, shout out, we got the Miami Heat. They getting their ass whooped right now. That's a plus. Um, that'll put us, and I think the Heat losing and somebody else losing, but we can pick up some space right now. Hopefully the Heat still trick off this game. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring on the homeboy Foot up in the building. What's good, my guy? What's your thoughts on the game tonight, man?
Yeah, I saw the second half. I had practice, so saw the second half. I mean, overall pretty good. For the life of me, I don't know why the coach allowed them to, run this ISO towards the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Four dudes standing around. We can't keep doing that. All right, we gotta move the ball, and people need to move. But overall, pretty good from what I saw from halftime on. So
What's good with you, Mike?
Yo, what up? What up?
What's your
What's
thoughts
up,
on the
man? Good win. Good win, man. Main thought. Yeah, good win is my main thought, man. We tried down the stretch to somewhat give it away. DJ was making me mad a few times, especially like I mean Foot kind of alluded to or whatever. I was like, man, here y'all go with this one-on-one stuff. It was one point in the game where think DJ had scored maybe 4 or 6 points. Like it was 2 or 3 shots he made in a row. But then he continued to like take the next 3 to 4 shots. And I'm like, bruh, what are you doing? And like the Wizards like went on a run doing that though. But thankfully for Quinn, he called a timeout. It was at one point in time when I was like, boy, that boy Quinn gonna call a timeout every 2 plays if he got to. He like, God dang, what y'all doing? Which is a good thing, man, because
Refreshing,
these
ain't it?
boys got to be, huh? He said it's refreshing. No,
Refreshing, ain't it?
I've accepted the fact that these NBA pros got to be talked to consistently. I accepted that
right?
fact. The
Mm-hmm.
stuff since Matt got to say that the stuff that like I'm happy like JJ is balling. I like what I'm seeing, but the stuff that people are telling JJ to get him to I guess do what he's doing, that's a result of JJ not staying in one high school and not finishing a full year of college or even being in college for more than 1 year. Because
yep.
people are telling JJ basic things. They are
Right.
telling him basic things that he should have already known and have confidence in. But hey, it is what it is. I'm happy to see it's coming around. I mean, whatever. But hey, like I said though, overall, it's a good game. Shout out to JJ. Like I said, he's been playing great. He's been playing well. He's been active. He's doing a lot of things. Trey, playing good basketball, but Trey's been slowly coming around for a while now, even before Quinn getting here and stuff like that, though. But he's definitely he's definitely coming into playoff form in a sense or whatever. I think it was that second deep three hit. I was thinking to myself, I was like, "Oh boy, what bang!" And I'm just screaming. I'm like, "Yeah, Trey, there you go." But I ain't gonna lie. At the time when he pulling it, I was like, because I mean, we up and everything like that though. But that was a big time shot, man. Trey gonna take them things that that's Trey. So appreciate that. And I mean, it ain't too many complaints or anything besides, yeah, them boys tried to blow it down the end. DJ and Dre, DJ splitting his free throws, Dre with the horrible read on his charge. It's like, dude, you either pull up in the open space. Cause Trey just made an amazing, great pass to you.
Oh, we lost Mike.
Yeah, Mike must be on that burner phone or something.
Hey, go ahead, Pharaoh. What's your thoughts on the game tonight, man?
Okay, so that game was ugly as hell to me. Both teams shot like shit in the first quarter. I think DJ was like 0-4. But they played effort. They played with good effort. So in the fourth quarter, I walked out because I said they finna close this out. I come back and it's like 4 point game. I was like, what the fuck is this? So they missed. I think so. I don't know. I called DJ everything but a child of God when he went in the ISO and they blocked his fucking shot. Like, nigga, you ain't got it tonight. Pass the fucking ball.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
So, you heard that, man? I told you. I ain't got no problem calling out everybody. I hear you. You must know some other light skinned nigga named Pharaoh, not me. I call everybody out. I ain't got no problem calling everybody. I call any and everybody out. DJ played like shit tonight. Hunter he kind of messed up too, but they won, so I'm happy. But I was like, Dominique said we should have been on the bus by now. I was like, damn, what the hell are they doing? But we won, so.
You good? What's up, Tandrew? What you thought about the game tonight?
Shit. I'm glad we got that W. It was a rough W. It was a rough W. I think Trae came through tonight. Trae did his thing down at the stretch.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy, yo. When we was up by 12, and that shit was crazy because like what I kept tripping off is how the defense every single time they would get behind Bogey, DJ, Trae, Bay, they got behind everybody and poked and smacked that ball like so many times. And I'm like, why can't we make an adjustment or somehow like that's what they keep doing? They let us go in front of them and they pop that ball out. They keep doing it every time. So I was a little bit worried, but I like the way Snyder stops the shit when he needs to. You know what I mean? He don't let us get down by 4. And then
or a 20-0 run.
Right, a 20-0 run and then stop the game. It's like as soon as you start seeing them building up a little momentum or getting a couple of good plays or whatever, then he would stop the game. And it was I like his coaching tonight. I don't think DJ played too good tonight. DeAndre played I was watching him the whole game, and the only thing is his energy is crazy.
What you mean?
Like at the end of the game, it was like it seemed like everybody was like, you know what I mean? But like when they passed the ball into him, he just kind of then he could
also looked like somebody told him to play defense.
It was just some of the things that he did. I was like, okay, I just wish his energy was higher. Like he was like engaged. It seemed like DJ was engaged, Trae was, Bogey. Like it seemed like everybody, Collins. It seemed like even him. Like you were saying, it seemed like Collins, like he had a real quiet game. But the only thing I can say about that is like him, Capella, and JJ. I thought they all played pretty decent defense on Porzingis. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And shout out to Trae for hitting his threes.
What's up, Matt? What's your thoughts on the game tonight?
So I have some Pinot Noir for Quentin Snyder, for Trae Young, right? Some very good Pinot Noir, right?
What are they celebrating?
The rest for winning us this game. The rest of them get nothing. Particularly, I'll get to DJ in a minute. I'll save the worst for last. But I thought Trae Young saved us in that third into the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly the fourth quarter, Demond. That superstar moment that you clamor for, he delivered tonight, right? I thought that Okongwu played well. He had a slow start, but he played well as the game progressed. I thought JJ played really well in the first half. I've been talking about, as you know, JJ for a very long time. And he's finally having a coach that believes in his potential. I keep saying it. And is allowing him to play through mistakes. That's so important. Bay, I was telling y'all about Bay for months now. Damon, analyst, Gerald, etc. for months. He's been playing very well since he didn't got here. Another good pickup, you know. And I think it's clear either him or JJ should be starting instead of Collins. I mean, Collins is just not giving you anything. And then at the end of games, he makes very, very bad mental mistakes. Defensively, reaching in on Porzingis at the end. Offensively, him trying to throw the ball, him trying to drive the ball to the lane and throw it to a no-looker to Capella. I'm like, what are you doing? Like that, that's not what you do. Why are you? He does it a lot at the end of games. I'm like, why do you? Capella can't catch no ball like that. What are you doing? And he does it often. it's like it's a little bit alarming there. I thought Hunter was good throughout the game. He was efficient. He made that bad mistake at the end where he should have pulled up. But other than that, I thought he played very good defense on Bradley Beal. I thought Quinn made very good adjustments throughout the game. The timeouts, the rotations, the play designs at the beginning of the games, getting us on schedule. Excellent coaching, and you can see the difference to me, particularly in the first quarters. We get off to good starts. Our shooting numbers since he took over the last week has been through the roof. I think we averaging 125 points a game. It's through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, we've also gotten better, particularly with our rebounding. Okay, so that's the positives. Negatives. Like I said yesterday or day before yesterday, this is not a slight to DJ, but games like tonight, underline, underscore, emphasize, illuminate, whatever adjective you want to use, the dim star connotation that I use with Murray. Tonight emphasized that point. He doesn't have it every night. And now, it could be because he's about to have a second kid, that his mind is divided and he's not all the way into the game. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't have kids. But whatever it is, it's been there for the last week and a half. Has been really jumping off the screen. His bad play, probably after the Portland game, but particularly the last two, the mental mistakes, the turnovers, the shot selection, awful, and I don't know if he just needs to take some time away, have his kid refresh, rejuvenate, and then come back. But he need to do something. Play. Don't play the whole 35 minutes. Tell him he needs some breathers here and there. Longer stretches into the second quarter. He need to do something because the last two games have been awful. But particularly tonight, Damon and Mike, I want y'all to not just give Trae his flowers and acknowledge his good game today. I want y'all to hold this until y'all see another bad game. I want y'all to give him his credit as a star player like he showed, particularly in the second half tonight. I just don't want you to say, oh, he had a good game. I want you to emphasize the good game that he had tonight like y'all emphasize the bad games or the bad mistakes that he make in other games.
Listen, you don't hold Trae Young to the same standard you hold everybody else to. You know goodness well Trae Young ain't been here every night. I can name you games where he out there playing like straight trash.
I said tonight. I said give him the same credit and praise that.
Hey, Matt. Number one, no, we ain't doing it. Number two, you can't be asking folks to do stuff. Well, I'm gonna do what we do, bro. Everybody in the world, not world, Hawks world, put it like that. No, everybody else pretty much ain't got no problems saying what's good and what's bad. All right. It's just funny to me that you asking folks to do this as if this whole entire season, when Trae has been bad or when things been bad, you sat there and acknowledged it or same thing. But you'll make every other excuse in the world, man. So ain't nobody gonna go back and forth about that.
I said he was bad multiple times. I said the game that they lost at home. What game was that? Where I said he was the Washington game. Where I said he was bad. He was awful the last 5 minutes. I said that.
Yeah, exactly. Once you had no other person to blame because you can't blame Quinn and you refuse to blame Quinn. But I ain't finna play your dumb game right now, bro. Like everybody know what it is, dog. Like
I'm talking about you and Mike.
You keep it 100 across the board before you ask other people to do it, bro. Like bring the film back. Like we do it.
I'm talking about tonight.
We do it. We do that. I'm about to cut out again.
Let me tell you, man. I gave Trae Young his credit, man. I say he played good, man. But let me tell you something. In my eyes, I'm waiting for the playoffs for Trae Young before I give him any credit. Because that shit that he showed me the last playoffs, scary ass.
Oh, we gotta jump to the playoffs.
quit on the motherfucking team, bro. That left a foul taste in my mouth, dog. And ain't no regular season game, especially no regular season game where we only what 1 or 2 games above 500. You really want me to give him credit for trading away our future to get DeJounte Murray, and we just be 2 games over 500 after 70 games? Are we serious right now? If he's supposed to be a superstar, he should be goddamn shame that we in this position. That's what he should be. If we gonna keep it all 100 about Trae, if you a super, it's a reason we paying him $200 million. We didn't pay him $200 million so we could be a playing team again. But I give him his credit though. When he balling, he balling. But guess what? He ain't been balling more than he been playing like shit. The numbers will tell you that right there. I see a lot of y'all getting hyped because he on a good 3-week streak. And what that tell me is what pissed me off about it is where is this at the beginning of the season, the middle of the season? Where's all this at? Where's all this two-way trade shit at the beginning of the season? We over here we got to play the last 12 games, whatever left, like it's the playoffs, just so we can make the play-in to try to make the playoffs. Bruh, as fans, we should be disappointed. I don't know why we should be disappointed overall. Yeah, these dudes be having good games, but as fan base, we should be disappointed. We traded for Murray because Trae Young wanted him here. Let's not forget that. Nobody went up and said, hey, man, let's go get DeJounte. No, Trae Young wanted DeJounte Murray. We went and got him. So every time
he made a mistake.
Every time you hate on DeJounte, I'm
not hating on DeJounte.
Every time you say
we're judged, but Demond, we have to judge. Like you said, we gave up 3 picks. We have to judge him against that 3-pick rubric.
No, if your boy wouldn't have asked, you'll have our 3 damn picks. Your boy did that. That's why I hold your boy accountable for it. So if DeJounte
he made a mistake,
well, he need to fix it by playing better. That's what he need to do.
I mean,
tonight he saved us. Better, without him, without the shots tonight, we would have lost.
Serious? He saved us to be what? What's our record, Matt?
No, Demond, I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about tonight.
Like we fighting for some top, bro. We at the bottom of the barrel.
Demond, you talking about the whole season. I'm talking about tonight.
I gave him tonight. He played good tonight, but bro, I'm not finna go all out on Trae Young. No, I expect more out of him. I expect more until he can lead us to a 51 season and back to them conference finals. He ain't nothing to me right now. He a star player. He a good player, but he ain't done nothing. What has he done that's historical for the organization? Everything he done is just about him.
Rashard 365, thank you. I appreciate that.
He ain't led us to no record wins. He ain't even led us to a 51. We ain't even won 45 games with this guy yet in a regular season. Come on, man. But like I said, he played good. When I see him in the playoffs, when he get me out of, I wish he was playing Miami again, because that's what I need to see. I need to see him beat their ass, because for some reason he can't beat them. He's scared. But he need to get us out the first round. We need to get out of the first round of the playoffs at a minimum this year. Because let's be real, we supposed to be a 50-win team. So this little 40, whatever record we is now, 35 and 30, that's shit terrible, man. You know that shit terrible. But he played good tonight. He saved us for tonight. Don't sit here act like Murray. Don't act like Murray ain't saved us some couple games when Trae Young been playing like.
I gotta go. Hey, Demond, we call that a relic. I gotta go way back in the past. And
hey, man, why we keep having the same damn conversation? I mean, this is really getting ridiculous.
What's good, Tom? What's your thoughts on the game tonight, man?
What does that say about this?
Who you say?
John.
Yeah, John.
I was waiting for the president.
Go ahead, John. What you thought about the game tonight, man?
Excuse me. I was waiting for the presidential debates to finalize here. See, I could have swore it was Trump and Biden again. At any rate, hey, we won. But these officials Now that inbounds pass, you remember that sequence of inbound pass, and we were trying to get the ball in. They could not rest until they gave Washington the ball. Official standing right there, looking at the play, sees Bradley Beal knock the ball out and give it to the damn boy. You know,
that was a makeup call, John. That was a makeup call. That was a makeup call.
Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't have no gas in the car, because if my car was full of gas, I'd been in doggone DC in about 6 hours. I'd have found him. I would have found him.
Well, no, because remember the play before, the ball was out on us, and they gave us the ball. That's why I said that was a makeup for that. Even though I don't know why the referees didn't go look at the play, but it was out on.
I'm just watching that sequence, and my thing is that Tommy Nunez retired 20 years ago. They used to call him Mascara because he used to always have makeup calls, you know, and these officials here now, especially these girls, and now see, don't go get mad, but see, y'all need to officiate your own games. Officiate your own games, please. You know, let the men handle the men and the women handle the women. There's no need for you to be in the NBA officiate, ma'am. Okay, because see, you have a game, you got WNBA games where you can go and officiate, and you know how women play ball. Men know how men play ball. Okay, so you need to stay on your side of the street, please, and officiate where you're supposed to be. Because see, the very first time a dude gets in one of those officials' face and starts cussing them, it's gonna be a whole bunch of mess. She didn't have to talk to her like, excuse me. She's an official, okay? Just like a man. She's an official. She's supposed to be able to take it. All right. Now, to the Hawks. This was a signature win, because when we last talked, we thought and we had ideas that we were going to lose this one because it was a back-to-back or another team. Well, it was the same team we were playing, but it was another game, because we usually win one and then lose one to delegitimize the one that we won. Good job, Hawks, in doing that. It looked a little shaky there for a second, but you know, that's good. Now tomorrow night looms large.
You got us beating Boston?
Nope.
No.
Y'all remember what I said?
I don't either.
We beat Boston tomorrow.
We beating Boston,
right? Because right now we got one. We got one star. So I mean, they got
hold up. You said the other night we was gonna win both of them. I'm not gonna let you do that.
But I did think we were going to win until I seen.
You said DJ was playing bad last game. I'm not. No, don't do that.
No. Yeah, exactly. So I said
and you said that before. You said we were gonna win both games.
That was before tonight. I have to amend my statement. Okay. After I said,
but if he's been playing bad for 3 weeks, what difference do it make?
I thought he was going to turn it around. Because I'm listening to Mike and Pharaoh and Damon. I'm thinking this guy gonna turn it around. All of a sudden, turn it on, turn it up.
Hey, wait a minute.
He went in the freezer and turned it off.
Hey, wait a minute. Why y'all don't attack me like that? I like for folk to attack me like that.
Because you don't be saying no crazy shit like that.
You haven't said any crazy stuff about Murray all year, John. So I got to give you.
No. What it is that, John, you do not do the extreme, unnecessary hate.
How is it extreme to say he's been playing? So all right, Mike. Did he play? Has he played well last 3 games, Mike?
Never mind, bro. Somebody else can tell you, man. That's it. Okay, like I said, I ain't the only one, bro. Like Jesus, man. Everybody's saying it to you. When we be pointing stuff out to you, obviously plain as day, bro. You just go around to another subject or something to say something else, bro. Like it's just wild, man. It's wild, bro. DJ, okay, yes, he's been garbage, but you've been saying real quick that he's been garbage the last 2 weeks. So tonight, him being bad in your book should not change your mind. So when Pharaoh is saying is that you believe that we was gonna win these 2 games, you should still
I
believe
did.
that because
I did
you've
believe
been
we was gonna win
saying
this game.
DJ garbage. No, okay, I'm
I
not saying you didn't say that. I'm saying that you talking about you changed your mind now based upon his performance tonight. But bruh, you claim that he's been bad for the past 2 weeks. So tonight it's the same that you've seen for the past, I don't know, 6 games or so. So tonight he wasn't no extra horrible that than the past 2 weeks. So we should win tomorrow, even with 1 star. What I'm gonna say though, even with our 1 star, we don't have too many people or anybody who can consistently win a one-on-one matchup. We don't have anybody who consistently can win a one-on-one matchup with a equal matchup. Everybody has to have a mismatch, even Trae Young. But tomorrow, and we can still win now. And how we want to, if we play together as a team, play with effort, consistency, and play defense and stuff like that. Though, but overall, though, like Foot like to say and stuff, we kind of construct it back. But yeah, we ain't really got nobody. JJ might be somebody down the line. He got to work on some stuff or whatever, though, but he might be the only one. But other than that, yeah, like you say, Clint, we already know he sucked. JC, he ain't winning no one-on-one matchup unless it's a mismatch. Dre ain't winning one consistently unless it's a mismatch. I already told y'all about Trey when it comes to his ball handling, this and that and everything. You know how that gotta go. DJ, shoot, I agree with you. I mean, hey, I'm saying it right now. DJ got his flaws. I see it when it's happening. I hate when he get into his one-on-one stretch. I said it on my first little, everybody get their turn. That's what I was saying, bro. Making me nervous. Did it last game too. And I already peeped when he gonna probably be bad. And these DJ don't need to go one-on-one. Brought that up too. It's a matter of the matchup. If it's a somewhat equal matchup or smaller for him in a sense or whatever, or definitely smaller, he can rise above him. If it's somebody who ain't gonna contest his shots and stuff like that, it's probably a wrap. And then DJ ain't got the best handles. He got the same right to left pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like I sit here and read it from home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well,
That's basically what I gotta say.
I got a question because now wait a minute. Foot, you got to go, right?
No,
He
I
started
already.
out.
Foot was short.
Oh,
No,
Foot.
He
he
went
kicked
first.
it
He
off.
was short on his thing.
Okay. Now
We already in the free throw.
that last 3 that Trey took, was that
Mm-hmm.
an ill-advised 3, even though it went in?
Not for
I'll
Trey.
It
say
made me
no because
nervous, dude.
ain't nothing was going
Trey got
on.
the. It's
I'm
different
not gonna
opinions
say
on
it's
here. I'm with
ill-advised.
the opinion that Trey has the trigger. He can shoot. He can
Okay,
shoot. I know at the beginning of the season
he
he
got
wasn't, his
green
shots
light.
weren't dropping as much, but at this point, like even when his threes weren't dropping, that was kind of what we kept saying is he has to keep shooting, and his
Yeah,
shots going to start
yeah.
dropping. That's what we know
Yeah.
about people who can
Thank,
shoot,
thank you.
about
I,
elite
That's the
players.
point.
So
no
That's
problem at all, John. No problem at
that's
all because
so to me that's just Trey. That's what he's supposed to do.
so
ain't
that's
nothing
why
was going on.
you remember I asked you guys about what a good shot is and what a bad shot is. And my definition of a good shot is a shot that goes in. Okay. A lot. And for me, I mean, Trae Young has been shooting, according to some of you guys' definition, Trae Young has been shooting ill-advised threes ever since he's been here. But he hit them. He was hitting them, especially last year. So see that I wanted to find out about that because
Finisher explained it a little bit for you, man. It's not too much the distance of the threes, it's the way of the threes. Okay, me personally, I don't really want him doing a lot of the dribble, side step back type ones or whatever. But when he got the ones where he's like, yeah, he's walking into him or is one move in a sense and he's nice and set and it's a pull up, those are better shots. You know what I'm saying or whatever. So I don't know. That's the best way I could describe it or whatever. But it ain't too much. I didn't necessarily feel that one was an ill-advised shot that you're talking about. But I ain't gonna lie, it made me nervous at the moment. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? 'Cause I'm like, we
hey,
up or whatever, and I'm
that's
like, let's
yeah,
try and get closer. But like Matt always say, I'm old school, so I'm thinking about getting closer to the bucket or something like that, getting something kind of going to the goal a little bit more, or maybe getting a foul or something. But hey, he pulled up, he hit it, and yeah, man. I mean, that's also why Trey get paid, and some Hawks fans don't understand that. Like, I mean, it just comes with the territory. It just comes with the territory. yes, we giving you credit for making the shots, but then when you bricking, you gonna hear Demond going off for I don't know how long about his shooting
let me ask y'all a
stuff
question.
like that. Let's talk about it.
Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all? I'm kind of like a two-part question. So there was a play where Trae Young did some dumbass shit, and then he didn't get back on defense. And then when he finally got back on D, Porzingis was coming down. He told John Collins to go pick up his man, and Porzingis just smashed that shit. And then after that play, if I'm not mistaken, Quinn Snyder called a timeout, took Trae out, and put Bogey in the game. Do y'all remember when that happened?
Oh man, was that in the second half?
Shit, I think it had to been in the first half, and it might have been. He might not have taken him out like right then, but I know he took him out at least one or two plays after that. But I think he really took him out like right after that play happened, because I just remember watching Trae. Dude, he went in the middle, lost the ball, and then he was like looking at the ref, turn around, start walking up the court. They had a fast break. Then Trae finally he didn't even try to recover. He was just running down the court, mad. And then Porzingis, he told Collins to go get his man. Boy passed it to Porzingis and he bashed it. I'm gonna find that play because I wanna see if Snyder. It seemed like Snyder.
Maybe the second quarter, maybe the beginning of the second quarter.
Maybe the second. I think it was in the beginning of the second quarter.
But he don't play that. Anyway,
Well, the game is about to come back on. It's about to replay again. Let me see. No, they got some other junk on.
I didn't wipe that whole first half out of memory. That shit was ugly.
Yeah, I want to say that was the beginning of the second quarter.
Yo,
I don't think he plays that anyway.
Trey always does that, man. That ain't nothing new, bro.
I'm talking. What was new was Quinn Snyder calling a timeout and taking him out the game.
That's because, like I told y'all, man.
Exactly.
Nate McMillan did not have any power. Quinn Snyder
man,
made
I thought I wasn't gonna hear that name no more.
Quinn Snyder made sure he had power before he signed that contract. That's why he got that title.
He wrote it in the contract.
Now he can hold Trae accountable.
John tripping. Look at John.
Hold him accountable, man. And that's
what that say?
The coach in the front office got to be on the same shit.
Oh, he's saying the coach. John, you tripping, man.
I see what
they
you're
all
saying.
got to be on the same sheet of music, man. And that's what's wrong with this organization.
About that?
They ain't never on the same sheet of music, man. These dudes,
did he see it?
Always something off with this organization, bro.
Hey, Matt.
They got to be on the same sheet of music. So when the coach can hold the accountable, guess what? Now, it means something now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now these motherfuckers need to win some games, bro.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, here you go, Matt.
They need to win some games, man.
Matt don't get it yet. I wanted the chat get it, man. I want anybody in the chat get this up, bro. John, it's a
point blank period, man. Point blank period. These boys got to start winning games now, and and we still can't close out a team because we almost tricked this shit off.
Yep.
So, I mean,
Washington didn't want it. We was giving it to them. They didn't want that win.
Thank God they want this shit.
Now, Matt, one thing I've got to say in all seriousness, and people may agree and people may disagree, but I do not like the shrunken rotation. See, AJ.
Well, I like the fact he explained it. It makes sense.
I understand the explanation,
technically it's not shrunken though.
But the fact of it, man, AJ, man, look, this man needs all the run, burn.
Bro, he done for, bro. He ain't.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that because Matt get to say what he said earlier.
He ain't playing.
AJ needs a minute. I got to say that every game.
He needs the minutes because okay. When
who minutes he gonna take? He ain't
take some of John's, take some of Sadiq, take 2 or 3 from somebody.
Hold up.
Even Nate put JJ in for mop up duty. Damn.
I understand what you're asking about whose minutes he's gonna take, but this man won 2 games for you as a rookie on the last plays of games. Now, this man is a rookie showing pro veteran leadership, and man, just pro moxie. Okay.
Well,
He's been
what
breaking
Quinn,
since
well,
the
John,
break.
what Quinn said today, he gave a longer explanation and quote what he said today, basically like to synthesize it. Like AJ, when he was rewatching the film, AJ, if his shot's not falling, he got to find other ways to like lose himself in the game, like play defense, get rebounds. He got to do something else when the shot isn't falling. You know, like I said earlier, like that's his one NBA skill is his shot. If his shot not going,
Matt, you're right, Matt.
Mhm.
But in order to be able to do that,
You have to be in the game.
Georgia lottery. You can't win if you don't play.
well, I'm just saying.
no,
I guess he's saying on the film he watched, he didn't see him do that, do the other things.
I'm trying to tell, bro. They're not putting him in over Bay, bro. Bay a way better shooter, and he hot right now.
Yeah.
They're not putting him in over Bogey. Okay, bro. Listen,
2 or 3 JC minutes in.
AJ.
No, I wouldn't mind if he played over Bogey some games.
Okay,
Bogey didn't have it going.
Bro.
Okay,
AJ, I'm telling y'all, he might well shut it down. He ain't playing, bro. Let somebody get injured, he might well gonna shut it down, bro. Quinn said he shortened that rotation. He said we playing too many dudes. Okay, when you shorten that rotation, Quinn ain't here to develop shit right now, dog. That's why he's shortening that shit.
Now, like I said,
so bro, he ain't playing no more, dog. Because
like I said, you want to hear the dog?
He ain't playing, man.
Like I said,
he done
I said, I disagree. Now that's his team. He can do whatever the heck he wants to.
He don't have
I'm just saying for the record. Wait a minute, what that you took a sip out of there, Demond? What was that? That a mixture?
It wasn't no Kool-Aid.
There wasn't no mixture, was it?
That's Kool-Aid, man.
Hey, all I'm saying is, if unlike the old guy who I won't name, at least he gives explanations and very detailed, very elaborate answers.
That's
on
fine.
His decision making.
Look, man, he tell you, listen, Matt. He just telling you a bunch of bullshit.
He told Matt in the fancy way that he ain't gonna play AJ, and Matt was like, okay,
he ain't
cool,
playing him, bro.
Okay, now, hey,
So pissed off all year when they didn't play JJ.
That shit is hilarious when people be like, AJ went from the rising stars to the bench.
See that?
Hey, but he was bricking before that though, y'all. Like AJ been bricking since like.
I said that too. I said he's playing awful his last
and what did they attribute that to? They attributed that to a rookie wall.
Man, they just use that. That's just an excuse, man. That's
no. Now I posted an article.
Okay, JJ offers you more though. He offers you way more. AJ, and I've been saying it even when he was balling earlier on. I felt like AJ was like, look, well, I don't want to use the term ball hog. I've talked about it with some other stuff.
That's a good term. That's a good term.
Hey, when I said that about AJ, I got snickers when I said JJ has more of a well-rounded game. Than AJ has one defined skill. JJ has a more well-developed game.
Who snickered at you about that, Matt? Because I know I did.
I don't know.
Matt is up in here bitter.
Listen to me.
Matt is in here scorned.
Listen, just so you know, man, you can go in New Pack City. I've been called JJ or young Scottie Pippen way back, bro. Okay? Listen, why would I snicker at you about AJ? I was snickering at you about the development crap y'all keep talking about. That's what I keep snickering about.
No, but I'm saying JJ, I said JJ needed to play more and longer because his game is not, he don't have one particular skill like AJ does where you can see it right away if he got it going. He has more well-rounded game, so he has to play longer. He rebounds, passes.
Listen, man. Listen. You can't listen. Listen.
Hey, what?
Personally, I told you, I think Nate McMillan was sabotaging us at the end, bro. Okay, but JJ, listen, if JJ was that good, okay, he would have been on the court, dog. For real.
No, he wasn't.
For real, man. I'm
Exactly.
dead serious. He would have
You
been.
can see right now he should have been playing under.
No,
the
no
old dude.
bullshit.
No, he was. Everybody been saying he been looking lost early in the season.
No bullshit.
You know, all of a sudden he don't look lost no more. All of a
running
sudden,
around.
It's toward the end of the season and he's doing better.
Now,
That's it.
JJ was running.
We've been watching him the whole damn season.
JJ was walking around that court when he first got here with his mouth hanging open and his eyes glassed over.
Every game.
While AJ was winning games.
But John, you
AJ
saw, and I don't know if you've seen it, Tanju, when in the second quarter, I highlighted it, and Quinn, I think it was either timeout or a TV timeout.
You talking about tonight?
Tonight. The beginning of
okay.
the second quarter. He pulled JJ aside and was talking to him most of the time out, one-on-one.
Yeah, I saw that.
I never saw that under the old dude.
Who cares, man? Who cares?
So
but you
what-
can see
let me
it.
tell you
But you
something,
can
man.
see it translate.
Wait. So
JJ
just
cares.
because you didn't see Nate McMillan talk to JJ on TV, you giving Quinn credit because the camera caught him talking to him like that?
Exactly.
I'm just saying
That's
that
crazy, man.
I'm
we
just
know he
saying.
talked
I'm
to
just
him
saying.
in practice,
Even
man.
earlier, but
he talked
Damon,
to him
even
in
earlier today, and I'll clip it and I'll put it in the private chat. But even earlier today, one of the reporters that covers them for the local news, she said at practice, she said she'd been covering the team for 3 years. She said at practice, Quinn sits down individually with each player and has a tablet, and he's going through certain plays and talking to them about what he,
Okay, so
He
what?
said
hey,
she said in 3 years she's been covering the team for 3 years. She said
Let me
she's
say
never
this.
seen that before.
Let me
Nah.
say this.
so you telling me? So
Go
he
ahead. No,
get
go ahead.
credit
Go ahead.
trying doing some. Listen, man, listen.
I'm just
Well, now
saying,
you
y'all
just
saying y'all
credit
y'all
part.
y'all acting like it's not a big
Listen,
deal.
Matt.
Y'all
Matt,
acting
listen
like
to
it's
me,
not a
listen
big
to me.
deal.
Listen, Matt, listen to me, man. Listen to me, okay? He can do all that shit he wants. Because guess what? I bet he did that same shit in Utah. And you know what happened out there?
Oh,
He
man.
fucking quit
Keep
because he
bringing up the
couldn't win in the
past.
playoffs. No,
Man.
I bet you he got. I bet if I call up Quinn and say, "Hey man, you got a little tablet on Donovan Mitchell? You got one on Rudy Gobert? I bet he got one." And guess what? He blew a 31 lead in the playoffs.
But Damon, why are we talking about
But
Damon? Hold on, wait,
let's
Damon.
think
You used to
about
tell
that,
me.
though.
Hold on, wait,
But
no. You can't. No. Don't do that, Damon. Don't do that,
And he
Damon.
got
You
his
told
ass
me,
sent home, bro.
Damon. You told me.
He
You
got
told
sent.
me when
Get
I
him
told
outta
you
here.
that Nate McMillan lost in the first round of the playoffs 4
Nate
consecutive
listen,
years.
we're gonna end
You
this
told
debate
me
right
you
here.
don't care what he did
We're
before
gonna
he
end
got
this
to
debate
Atlanta.
right here.
That's what you told
Hey,
me.
listen, we can end this right here. Did Quinn Snyder in 8 years get to the Western Conference Final? Yes or no? Yes or no?
You
Yes
say
or
with
no?
Nate, you don't care what he did prior to
Did
Atlanta.
Quinn
That's what
Snyder
you said
in
about
8
Nate.
8 years in Utah with his mastermind, brilliant, genius tablets, and all this other analytic mumbo jumbo. Did he get to the Western Conference Final one time?
Did he have the talent?
Yes
Did he
or
have the talent
no?
to get there?
Yes
No.
or no? Yes or no?
He never had the talent.
Yes or no?
He never had the talent.
See,
he never had the
Give him his
talent.
credit, man. It's okay.
Yes or
It's
no,
okay
man?
to
It's a
give
simple
Quinn
yes or
his
no,
credit.
man. It's a yes or no.
But
It's
Demar,
a,
what I'm saying is,
yes or no,
but
man.
hold on, but Demar, we talking about Atlanta. We talking about tonight. We talking about the last couple games.
Listen, Quinn had 8 years in Utah.
Demar, he took over a 24-win team.
How many
improved
times
the
he
win
won
total
50 games,
every
Matt?
season.
Matt, how many
every
times he won
season?
50 games in Utah?
Twice, 3 times.
3 times. How many times in 8 years? How many times did he take Utah to the playoffs?
6.
And how many times did he get to the Western Conference Final in 6 chances?
But Demar, how is that relevant to this discussion?
How many times did Nate McMillan get to the Eastern Conference Final?
You mean how he rolled Trae Young's back there one year?
Question. How many
couldn't
times?
repeat it?
How many times did he get to the Eastern Conference Final in Atlanta?
None. That's the head coach. None. That's the permanent head coach. He got there 0 times.
All I was saying.
No, I'm just saying because.
No, I'm just saying I'm just saying, Demar, you foot and Mike say how it's not important, how the players just need to play and figure it out on the court.
Matt and analysts.
I mean, I was trying to say something. I'm waiting for y'all to.
Nate McMillan lost in Indiana. He lost in Portland. He had this guy. So I'm just doing the same thing that they do to Quinn Snyder, to our current coach.
But can we get Demar, can we get one playoff Can we get one playoff run?
It's 8 years. Did he get to the conference final? Yes or no?
But I'm talking about with Atlanta, Demond, with Atlanta. He never had the talent in Utah that he has with this roster
Well,
right
I mean,
now.
I'm gonna keep it real. Keep it real. Nate McMillan had a better start because Nate McMillan was 8-0 when he took over. This dude already tricked off a game. What else you got?
I mean, come on now, Demond. To be fair, Nate was here with the team. Quinn had to do a little research and fill the team out.
Quinn's supposed to be our Lord and
in
Savior.
Australia, Demond.
He's our Lord and Savior.
Matt
told me he's a basketball savant.
I just want to say one thing or whatever, and I've come to terms to accepting it, okay? Because Matt called me old school and all this type stuff and everything. Because it's supposed to be pro basketball, all right? It's kind of the same thing in college a bit though, but it's more so in professional basketball. Matt, they have a coaching staff. With the coaching staff, they're literally supposed to be assigned to players. Now, there's no point of me hiring you onto my staff if you're not working with players, and then when it's time for me to get them on the court and stuff like that, they can't do certain things. Prime example is the reason why Quinn Snyder is even here. Because you know who he was assigned to when he was in here with the Hawks? You know who he was assigned to? Kyle Korver, okay? Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver loves him. He helped him with all this type stuff. But I'm just saying, like, that's part of it. Now, I give Quinn his credit for, going above and beyond and doing extra with head coaching. But for me, a lot of the things, which is also Nate wasn't great at it, and I hate to keep talking about it, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. It's still new. People have to deal with it. I would want to talk about, okay, I listen to y'all about certain things with Nate when it comes to, okay, timeout plays and stuff like that. I get it. Like, he could be better at that stuff though. But when it comes to a lot of other things or whatever, I'm like, nah, a lot of that stuff kind of get delegated. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got staffs beyond staffs or whatever to work with these boys, and then two, it's just personal accountability. And a lot of things with Jalen Johnson it's okay, it's fine. I accept the fact that he has to be walked along like that. It's okay. But at the same time, though, you can't act like it's not players who basically come into the league even after 1 year in college with with that thing inside of them to just do them on the court, no matter what anybody else saying. From day one, nobody had to tell Trae. Nobody had to tell Trae to shoot a three.
It's totally different. Totally.
No, it's not.
He's not coming to a team with two ball dominant guards.
Matt, stop for a minute. Matt, did you listen to what he just said? Right. Same thing I've been saying. They got like 10, 12, 15 assistant coaches, right?
But whoever is in charge of JJ's development.
Let me talk. So, like he said, those coaches work with those players. Everybody's like, oh, Nate this, Nate that, Quinn this, Quinn that, right? They have people working with them. Y'all folks act like players not being told what to do, right? Like, oh, that coach ain't telling, he got the talent, he sat down. Well, who cares? At the end of the day, they either come in the league ready or they come in the league with more work. JJ, AJ, 3-4 years. If you look in the NBA as a whole, some of these players, they really don't get to where they need to be 3 or 4 years. Players like JJ, that's it. That's all I've been saying because I've seen the dude on the AAU circuit, athletic as hell. He just needs some time, and that's okay. You don't develop a game on the freaking court, right? So you don't stick a dude in who's not confident in a freaking game. Because guess what? It's about winning and losses. That's your job, right? So you continue to work with them, and they continue to get better. Now you see JJ getting a little bit more confidence, doing the things he needs to do to be successful. Like I said, people want to anoint these young dudes like they're great already. Let them come into work. Everybody can't come in the league with that thing or that dog in them. Everybody ain't built like that, and that's okay.
So I got a question, Foot. So I don't believe in coincidences. So you're just saying it's just a happenstance. Coincidences. It's just a coincidence.
Coincidence.
No, I'm saying saying that he had assistant coaches working with him all along. Now when Quinn get here, all of a sudden it's clicking. All of a sudden he's doing these things he hasn't been doing prior to predating Quinn getting here. All of a sudden. It's just the assistant coaches that's been working with him is getting through.
It ain't like
our record like the same percentage-wise before?
At a time.
Now
that was October, November. It's now March.
Now
why do y'all keep attributing
about the end
individual
of the season
players to the roster to the overall record? That don't make any sense.
Hey, Matt. Now
I'm saying J. If he was lost in November and October, okay, he's not lost now in March. Makes sense, right?
No, we were saying when Nate just left 2 weeks ago.
No,
and
well, wait
a
minute, Matt. You're right. Nate just left, but the light might have just come on now.
Yeah, so it's a coincidence.
So now you say you don't believe in coincidences, but this might be a coincidence.
Okay.
Because see, he looks
or just a time for it to finally come on.
JJ looks way better now than earlier in the year. AJ
in a month ago.
That's why I was talking all this stuff about AJ. AJ hit the damn ground running. Everybody on this team, all of the coaches, the people in the stands, especially when he ended 2 games with a win. Oh, this man, he's mature beyond his years. He's already ready. He needs to be out there. Okay. Now, but thing is that I understand Quinn wants to cut the rotation. This man is going to languish on the bench, or somebody going to grab him. Somebody going to grab him, and he's going to go someplace where he can play. You know, because see,
he got a contract.
No, all I'm saying, John, all I'm saying is AJ has a specific NBA skill that he came in the league with. JJ has different skills, not one particular skill. He has a variety of skills that takes a longer time to develop,
that's what we saying, dude.
Not necessarily a longer time. The only reason why it's a longer time is because JJ lacks that confidence within himself, and he has to get it from the outside. That's the only reason why he's so raw in the sense. But if he had that sureness within himself from day one, it wouldn't necessarily take no longer, you know. But other than that, I mean, I agree with you. He does have a way. He offers you more. He probably offers you more than anybody on this team. JJ right now is your second best passer and playmaker to Trae Young because of his size. Like, hell, he looked doing stuff tonight. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, heck, I'm joking to myself. Like, trade everybody, build around JJ. Just looking at him on a few plays. You feel me? But like you said, though, it's going to take time with them. But I feel like it's taking more time because, like, I mean, JJ did it to himself, bro. Again, his story is that he's literally just getting to being consistent. Nate was his first consistent coach, and now he got another coach. But before, it was him. He was leaving every year in high school. He stopped that dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's also, too, why it's taking a little longer for JJ. Heck, he did it to himself.
I applaud Quinn for taking the time to sit with individual guys after practice with the tablet and going over film, going over things. I appreciate that because I heard that stuff is not relevant.
Did we go over game in Miami? Did he go over game in Miami?
Maybe it's
you cherry picking game. You cherry picking game.
Man. I'm just saying. All of a sudden, I appreciate the correlation.
Hey, Matt, you can't put too much wax on the car now. You can put too much wax.
Damn, we like Quinn too, but damn.
He polishing that dog on a Lamborghini.
What's good, White Mike and Mr.
Mike
in the building?
They're Gray. There go Gray. There go
What's up?
White Mike.
What up?
Hey, White Mike.
It's about to be some trouble. It's about to be some damn trouble.
Hey, let me just tell you. Hey, Mike, tell us your thoughts of the game, and then Mr.
About to be some trouble.
I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on this game. I didn't see the first half, so let me be honest.
Hey, Mike.
The one worth watching.
Hey, somebody said they want to know your thoughts on Hunter too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into Hunter because he pissed me off at the end. I ain't gonna lie. But so I watched the second half, and let me say this is the first time in a long time that I've seen us actually have a good third quarter.
Yep.
I mean, I get into the third quarter, we actually built a lead up.
Yeah, shout out Trae on that.
So I got to shout out Trae. Yeah, Trae is playing. I think you saw that thing I put on Twitter today where they're showing his graph on the steals, how it's jumped up since Quinn's got there. But that's just effort.
Don't say that, Mike.
It is.
Don't
It's
get to it
he's
like that.
playing
Don't get
harder,
into
no
it.
doubt
Please don't
about
get
it.
into
You hear what he said after that?
He's
said
playing
effort.
harder and
Yeah, I know.
smarter.
He
I'm gonna
think
give him
he
that.
said.
And but yeah, I like a second half. Trey was Trey, and if we get that Trey, then hell, I like our chances. And I'm gonna say this: Dre Hunter played a good game. Again, he gets in those moments at the end of games, and he gets very stiff and very robotic. If you watch that inbound pass, and I do think Bill hit it out last, but he let it come all the way to his body. Instead of getting his arms out and getting that ball, he let the ball come to him. So he set himself up for that shit. And I don't understand why he can't move. Get him. He just loses confidence in the last end of the game. I ain't never seen nothing like it, but he does. But he did play a good game. 17 points. I mean, 50% shooting. You're gonna take that every single night. And he played good defense at the end on Bill a couple times. But and let me say this: John Collins did not play great, but that rebound he got at the end was huge. Where he got that rebound and shot it to Trae, and Trae hit that three. Because I thought he was in bad position on that rebound, and he snatched it and got it anyway and stayed in bounds and kicked it out. So I'm gonna give John. I mean, he was clutch there at the end. I was happy with that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What's that? I didn't hear you, John.
I appreciate that accolade I got there. I was trying to make the shot, but
You know what I'm saying? He did a hell of a job. That was a critical moment. That was a critical moment on the game. But yeah, I thought, hey, I like the fact that we're getting tough at the end of games. And I know it's Washington. I ain't gonna get crazy and start drinking the damn Kool-Aid. But I mean, I'm still saying we closing games on the road, and that ain't easy to do. I don't give a damn who you play.
What's good, Mr. Gray? Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on the game?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas?
I got a head.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
tell y'all what. You got to give the Trae, man. He playing. It look like playoff Trae right now. He look like playoff Trae right now. I'm gonna say this, and I seen it in the comments earlier. Listen, that boy JJ coming, man. At one point in the first half, he looked like the best defender on the Hawks team. Straight the fuck up. No qualms about it, no doubts about it. That man looked like he was a. And then he looked on the fast break like he was damn near the best point guard on the team. You know what I'm saying? So I think hey, the sky's the limit for JJ, man. As far as I mean, I just thought we got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? But we won the game. They was kind of falling apart on the at the end of the game, but we found a way to pull it out. You know, I thought the Wizards we tried to get the ball, we tried to get the game away. They didn't want the game. Hey, we won the game. That's it. But this is the closest you're gonna get to playoff basketball right now during the regular season. Yeah, all of these games are coming down to the last minute. Miami just came back on Cleveland. Cleveland was up big, and Miami came back and won that game. You know what I'm saying? So all of these games are like this. Everybody is doing the same things at the end of the games. Is either you executing correctly or you're not. And the people that are the teams that are executing correctly are winning the games. The ones that are not, they're losing these games. You know what I'm saying? All the games are close. So right now it's an exciting time for basketball, and the Hawks are they in it, man. Hopefully they can keep on doing what they're doing. I think Quinn is slowly but surely putting his mark on the team. They're starting to play better defense.
Don't say it.
They're starting to play better defense, man. I mean, I'm just being honest. These were games that the Hawks were blowing, but they pulling it out.
Hey,
a win is a win, man.
I got one more thing.
That's my word of the day, Damon. Coincidence.
Great.
I got one more thing, Damon.
Go ahead, White Mike.
I meant to mention this now that you bring up Hunter. That damn charge, he ran that motherfucker over at the end of that game was ridiculous. I mean, that was the lack of basketball intelligence.
No, hey, Hey,
pulled up or
White Mike.
passed it to Cliff.
That's what happened when you run with your mouth open and get tired.
Exactly, and he does that at the end of the games. It was that play where
And he was
he
killing me.
charges. Hell, all he had to do is hand it off.
Yeah.
And he charges the boy,
Yeah.
and then he gets took on the he lets the ball get too close to him on the inbound. I'm just saying that at the end of the game,
Right, just stretch your arms out, big dude. You way taller than Bradley Bill.
thank you. That's all I'm saying. Don't let that ball get up in you.
Jogging toward the sideline, like what's up with sprinting and throwing your arms out?
I'm telling y'all, he lacks confidence at the end of these games, and I don't know why, because he's been here too long to be lacking confidence.
I was calling it energy. I was saying I didn't like his energy at the end.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah,
So what'd you say?
one of the moments of us not being weak. Now, just one of those moments of you know what we be saying all the time, man. Play weak and all that stuff, man. He's not physical. He gotta hold him off better than that. He gotta do everything better than that in that situation. I mean,
And
bro,
he's
like
better
how many
than
times it took for us to get the ball in? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we still
never
should
got
have
it
got
in.
it, but
Great.
it just wasn't a. Yeah, we never did get it in actually, but yeah, it just
It was like
that
4
was
tries,
a
I
weak
think.
play. It was weak. It was weak. But real quick though, Gray, he bringing up JJ, bro. Like for real, bro. Like I told y'all, man, I was literally saying to myself, like, damn, bro, trade everybody and build around JJ. Like, fuck this. Like this guy here looks like
Hey, JJ was looking
like,
ridiculous out
I
there. I
mean,
ain't gonna lie.
we've seen,
I would have
we
disagreed
all
with you
know
just
and
from
see, but
irritated
like,
by
man,
Matt, but
when it finally do come together, man, like yes, like Jesus, man, like
It's gonna
yeah,
be
man.
dangerous.
He say
Hey,
he's
did you?
working on his shot. He need to keep at it, keep working on that shot. Cause he get that shot to start falling on a consistent basis, he gonna be a problem, man. Like you're saying, he looked like the best defender at times. Like I said, he's already in a sense your second best playmaker or passer. He made a good play when he got the he looked like your best rebounder at times on the floor, you know, too, as well.
Hey,
Watching
Mike.
him going from perimeter to getting into the paint and get the rebound, go coast to coast. That one play he did when he go coast to coast, he turns his back, he get into the post or whatever, and then he does I think we missed the shot and all, but he does the hook pass to the corner.
Yeah.
Man.
Y'all
Hey,
remember
Mike.
that play?
Yeah.
We didn't score on that play, but it was impressive.
Can he play the three,
bro.
Mike?
Good
It,
company.
it was
What's up, Mike?
impressive.
Hey, I
He's
keep
much
saying, man.
better. He's much better than he was.
I
He's
said,
much
Mike,
better
can
than
he play the
was.
three?
He can.
Can he play the
guard
three?
the three.
Oh,
He can guard the three.
I initially didn't think so, but yeah, other guys was pointing it out. It looked like he can guard the threes, like he slick
I
can
think
guard
he can.
everywhere.
He
You know
can
what I'm
guard.
saying?
Hey, listen,
So if he
the
can
man.
get his shot, if he can get his shot consistent and get them handles a little better, like not the downhill handles, but the half court, be able to create separation type handles. If he can get that going and stuff like that, oh yeah, he's definitely your three there. Like for
Those
sure.
are all two things, Mike.
So what's happening is what
and his shot. Like I said, what he was doing on the AAU circuit, man, it was crazy. It was crazy. He a point forward, right? That's
Yes,
why I
he
always said, stop passing that bad damn ball when you're in the paint. Go up on these dudes, right? When he get his confidence together, it's gonna
be something serious.
You know, even though Linda Williams think I don't like it.
I said the same thing, Linda.
Yeah,
Did AJ play tonight?
Y'all did. And see, the thing was, we weren't seeing this JJ in the
It's a
beginning.
coincidence, John. It clicked.
I was the one that was asking you and analysts, what were you saying about this JJ? Because JJ, I mean, at the beginning of the season, he was scared, he was timid, and like I said, he was running like a deer in the headlights with his mouth open, you know. I get at Double O about that. A lot of times, Double O could average a triple double if he keeps his mouth open.
So I'm gonna tell. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what JJ said early in the season. They asked JJ. They said, "Hey," because he thought he was just gonna come in and kind of do what he was doing at the G League, right? Be an offensive guy. And then the DeJounte Murray told him, he said, "Hey, bro, if you want to get on the floor, you got to be the defensive guy." And I just think it just took him a while. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, these guys are young, right?
Yeah.
I think it just took him. It took a while for him to get what that meant. And now, if you notice, right, the man is a beast on defense right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he was pushing the rock, and did you see how good they looked when he was pushing the rock up the floor? They was playing fast as hell, bro. They was getting all kinds of easy buckets, man. They was getting all kinds of easy buckets. So go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Year and a half.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I just like, I don't know, I might have had like a slick epiphany or something. Matt probably be like, yeah, man, that's why I need to play him. But like these last 2 games against the Wizards, when we were, wasn't like that tonight when we were down or whatever. I don't know. JJ was on the court when we either came back or extended the lead or something like that, right?
He was.
He was? Okay.
Hey man, the man can guard the point guard, the 2 guard, the 3 guard, and the 4. I think on offense they always make him play the 4, but on defense he can guard 1 through 4.
I like
he
him.
can guard 1 through 4 on defense.
I don't know about on a quick point guard. Not yet. His
I'm
defense.
saying,
Here's where I like. Here's why I'm talking about him at the 3. I like him at the 3 because if we're going to have DJ at the 2 and we're going to have Trae at the 1, both undersized for their positions, we need somebody like DJ at the 3 to get a little height in there.
Oh, now,
I don't care what position they put him in. I'm just saying what he is very good at, from what I'm seeing, is because we were all saying that the only person that we had that played good on the ball defense, right? Because Murray is off the ball. He's better off the ball. The only on the ball defender that we had on this team was Hunter, but he was always in foul trouble. This guy came out of nowhere, and he is just doing the damn thing. He's doing the damn thing, man.
On ball too. Yeah.
6'10", baby. 6'10".
Go ahead.
I said 6'10", baby.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. The man is moving his feet. He's getting in passing lanes. He's diving on the floor for balls. He's bringing energy.
Hungry.
Look, man, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I appreciate Travis picking him at 20.
Sometimes I just think it takes a while for things to sink in to people. And I think it's finally sinking in. Now, I believe
Man,
I heard y'all talking about
Quinn is the water. Quinn is the water. You just said DJ planted the seed, and Quinn is the water.
Get electric buff.
I heard y'all talking about AJ, right? I think the only reason that AJ is not on the floor right now, right, is because he struggles. Because if you notice, Quinn said everything that he says is about matchups. He says, look, we play people according to matchups, right? And AJ is a liability getting beat off the dribble. He always gets beats off the dribble. So I believe once he shores up his defense, because we had this conversation earlier too, and y'all was asking like, do you think that he could play the 2? And I said, I don't know. His feet too slow right now. I think he could play the 3, but his feet too slow for the 2 because he always get beats off the dribble, right? So I believe once he gets better at moving his feet and being able to stand in front of his man, I think he'll get more playing time on defense, things like that.
So why
That's
Bogey?
what I just said.
Why is Bogey out there then?
That's why I was gonna try and add to what Gray's saying. That's why I was gonna try and add to what Gray's saying. It's all right, you know, Matt said in his long way, but all AJ do is shoot. That's it. Okay, that's it. Bogey and Bay, they might get beat off the dribble or something like that though. Bay kind of offers you a little bit more than his shooting. Because I don't know, it's almost like he's a little older, so he might know and he can drive. He's a little bit more consistent of a driver, and he can guy and stuff like that. Get to the rim. Bogey, I know you don't like Bogey and everything like that. I know he can get beat, and I know a lot of people probably gonna disagree with this, but Bogey at least offers you some playmaking. Now he's not your first, the secondary, this and that, but he offer you a little bit of ball handling and passing ability, better than what AJ can at this moment. A lot better than what AJ. I mean, I know a lot of y'all don't see it and don't think so, but he does, bro. Like, he does, and then man. Too when he plays for his national team, he really is like the point guard.
Let me add one thing that people don't talk about. AJ come off them screens and start pulling quickly.
See that's what I'm talking about now. See, that's the same thing. Bogey and Trae Young, they both need to develop that quick shot coming off of a screen when somebody sets a screen. Now, there is an issue with us knowing how to set a screen. Okay, we definitely had that problem because we don't have nobody that can hold a screen. I get who is it? Capella, the only one, and I put Bruno out there setting screen because nobody else can hold anybody. But Bogey, the thing about Bogey that I don't like is he kills fast breaks. Bogey kills fast breaks. You pass that ball over, you pass that ball over there to Bogey, you can time him coming down the floor with a calendar because he is slow as Christmas. Now, and the thing is now, I got to give him credit for his shooting because he's shooting a lot better than what he used to. He's shooting a lot better than what he used to. But thing is that, you know, and like I said, I may be beating a dead horse, but I just hate that rotation narrowed up to where you can't push AJ through this rookie wall because the rookie wall is a real thing.
I don't think it's. I don't believe it's because of that though. I don't believe it's because of the rookie wall. I believe it's because the Hawks were struggling big time on defense, man. And if Bay is going to give you the same shooting that AJ gives you, but he plays a little bit better defense, right? Just a little bit better.
Just a little bit
better. And he's guarding like power forwards and stuff. He's not getting beat off the dribble like AJ is.
That's where you sit Bogey, put Bay out there and AJ out there because
I think if Bogey wasn't shooting as well as he is, I think he could do that.
Way better than AJ.
Bogey's shooting really well.
No. And they calling them boys the killer bees for a reason, bro. Them boys out there shooting the lights out the ball, dog. They just shooting the lights out the ball, bro.
If Bogey was struggling, John, that would be more of an argument.
Well, see,
it didn't get shortened.
Not really.
It's the same. It's the same amount of guys playing, John. It's the same amount of guys playing. We didn't have Bay. Bay just got here like the last 2-3 games of Nate tenure with him. And even then though, John, it was the same amount with Bay. Either JJ or AJ didn't play at all. It was JJ with Nate though, and AJ was still coming in bricking, and we'll have Bay with him. All right. But now with Quinn just got JJ instead of AJ. And Quinn saying the same thing, and everybody's getting on Nate about his quote unquote short rotation. Now he might have rotated wrong, but Quinn said the same doggone thing. He's like, nope, this is how many players I'm gonna play, and the rest of them, Jim and JJ is gonna depend on what it is, though. But the amount of guys touching the floor, he's saying that's all I'm going to play.
Shut the door on AJ.
I didn't say that, though, Matt. I didn't say that. I acknowledge that he got opening for him. He do have opening for him. But if things continue as it is, JJ is going to be the favorable matchup every single night. Like we all can agree that.
Okay, so
AJ gonna be the short one out because of Bay. That's simple as that.
Yeah.
We didn't have Bay before, and we didn't give up a player to get Bay. We gave up second round picks. We added a guy.
Very smart, by the way.
So I want to apply for a job to sit on the bench then, because see now ain't none of them folk outside of that rotation getting in the game. All I want to do is
if Bogey goes into a slump, I do think he will put AJ in the game. But he hasn't went into a slump.
Most coaches do that though.
Hey, Mike. Hey, White.
Well, if he opt out, things may change too.
I just want
Bogey not gonna be on the team next year, John.
No. I just take.
I think he will. I think he will.
I think
he will.
He's looking for a long-term deal.
He gonna get another long. He gonna try for a long term. Yeah.
He's looking for another 3-4 year deal. He didn't care about that. $18 million coming up. He want a few more years. That's gonna be. Either the Hawks gonna give it to him or not.
Yeah. All I want is the last 12 games so I can pay my income tax off and I'll be all right. That's all. Listen, I want. I sit there.
I don't like we talking about JJ, right? He wouldn't even be in the game if he wasn't playing defense right now.
Right.
But right now, he giving you everything, man. The man giving you rebounding.
Yeah.
He giving you passing. He giving you, some points. He's not turning the ball over. He's making good plays. He's showing basketball IQ. He's pushing the ball like Quinn wants him to. He's doing what Quinn wants him to do better than everybody else is.
It's beautiful.
He's playing aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being honest, man. The man balling right now, man.
I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you.
Beautiful to see. Beautiful.
Good point. Got a good point. I yield. I yield. What do we say?
It's just a beautiful coincidence.
Castle. I'm Castle.
Yeah. Hey, y'all remember I talked about how JJ played D on Bill the other game, right? How well he played. He beat him up.
Somebody fill me in. Somebody fill me in on how Conwoo did tonight. I didn't watch.
I thought he played well. Not in the second half, not the first half.
He was aggressive as fuck.
But he didn't stand out. Little push and
he didn't stand out.
He didn't stand out in the second half.
Stand out, but he played well. I mean, he did okay. Even for me personally, even with John Collins like almost non-existent stats, I felt that he played well and better. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the entire team, man, they playing with consistent effort and they playing together. So for me, I can take that. Some guys stats.
That's all you can ask for, man. That's all you can ask
for. Big block.
So tell me what happens with a Conwoo next year. What do we do with it?
He the starting center.
You a lie?
No.
Yeah, he is. He the starting center.
The only way Okonwu can start next year, he's gonna have to take a lot of more steps, bro. And he gotta be able to play without being in foul trouble, bro. He hit 3 fouls in the first quarter.
You know all our best lineups is with Okonwu on the court. All our best lineups.
I'm not listening. Nobody is saying that Okonwu is not good. I see. Man. Let me tell you something, bro. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Nobody is saying that this man is not good. Nobody is saying, none of the people that you're saying is not good. We're just saying that you can be a little better, right? He got some
better, but I'm saying for him, he needs to play at that position finally to come into what y'all want to see.
Hell no. Can he rebound?
Yes, but he has to play more.
Can he rebound, man?
He be closing out games. He be playing 30 minutes.
But if you look at the game,
you don't know.
Oh, yeah, he can.
He just need to get
Mike, he can rebound.
You don't got that grown man strength.
You look at the 25 games he started there. He put up.
You go again, man. We're not going to get into these arguments with you. We're not going to let you drag us into these arguments.
I'm
not doing it with you, Matt. I'm not doing it with you, Matt. Matt,
that's happening is going to be the same thing next year.
Matt, you are correct.
And Double O is going to come off the bench again.
I'm just confused.
Matt, you are correct, Matt. Yes, Matt, you are correct.
I'm just confused.
Everybody else, listen. Okonwu just needs to grow a little bit more in a lot of more areas, and hopefully one day he'll take that position by force.
Okay, so let me say this. Let's just assume Matt's right. And he starts at the 5. All right, Matt, who's starting at the 4 and who's backing up center?
JJ for Matt, and then we're going to draft the center.
No, he's going to get Drummond.
No, I would put, yeah, you're right. I would put Drummond or Drummond like behind.
If you keep on bringing up Drummond one more time, bro, I swear for God, bro. If you bring up Drummond one more time, bro.
He rebounded 3 times in a row.
What is this man infatuation with Drummond?
No, I'm just saying, y'all love rebounders, and he led the league in rebounding 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
so
you know, it's how many players are in the league right now? How many players are in the league? I don't even know. I wish I had I wish I played video games because they tell you how many. Listen, it's other centers out there besides Drummond.
Here's the reason I'm asking because the one thing Clint does is rebound.
He does rebound.
No, I'm just, rebound. But what, Mike? The only area that Okonwu is lacking is defensive rebounding. But I think he'll be better. And if you look, the reason why he struggles defensive rebounding is because he's playing on the perimeter. He's not down low, banging down low to get defensive boards. He's on the perimeter guarding guards or guarding wings. That's why he doesn't defensive rebound well.
Matt, I'm not going to disagree with you necessarily on that. I'm just going to acknowledge JJ because that's why I was bringing out saying he looked like our best defender.
I was saying JJ. I was saying JJ.
JJ would literally. No, okay, but what I'm saying, the whole well, what I'm saying to an extent, because like I said, bro, I don't want to seem like I'm just, trying to disagree with you. I'm just, it just be basketball stuff and everything. That's just an excuse that you on the perimeter that you can't get the most important rebounds of the game. Like you're my big man. Like, bro, you better get some defensive boards. I really don't care about you getting offense boards. Like that's icing on the cake. Like I'm not gonna say I don't care. That's good and everything. But you better be able to rebound on the defensive side of the ball. But again, JJ can be on the perimeter and stuff like that, guard guys, and get rebounds.
And,
I was watching them
and
doing it
still
tonight and
get
stuff
back
like
to
that.
the field.
It's
But you
amazing.
don't.
But
Exactly.
that's
Mike,
why some people are hesitant about Double O probably getting so much consistent minutes. You talking about through a
Mike, you got
whole
to think.
season, bro? I
But
don't
Mike,
know.
you got to think about the lineup that he plays with. He plays with Trae and Bogey. So if those are your two primary perimeter defenders, he has to be on the perimeter guarding somebody because neither one of them can guard anybody on the perimeter. So he has to be
You
out
talking
there.
about Double O?
If he played, that's
But
why
Trae,
if you look at his numbers when he played
playing
with the
better now, though.
starters. No, that's
Trae
the thing.
playing
When
some
you look at
defense.
his numbers playing with the star, I'm talking about you talking about his defensive rebounding numbers for the season. I'm saying if you look at his defensive numbers when he starts, they're comparable to Clint. The reason why they're down for the whole season is because with the second unit, he's the only good perimeter defender on the second unit. Or
No, he's not. JJ is.
He has been so far this season. No, I'm saying most of the second unit lineups at the beginning was Trae and Bogey playing together. So Kong was on the perimeter. He's at the top of the key. He's not down there.
I think if Bogey leaves, Capella's gonna be back. That's what I think. I think the only way Capella leaves. The only way Capella's gonna leave is if Bogey picks up his option, gets his 18 million, and then we start talking about money. I just don't think they're gonna run Capella off. I don't believe it.
I got a question to say in a sense, I guess agreed why Clint might be here still, or somebody like him would come in. Is that I mean, it's not a big sample size or anything, but Matt, like, is Double O tall enough for Quinn?
That's what I think so. Again, this whole thing where he loves a bunch of bigs, I don't think that's the case. I mean, I don't think you could tag him with Rudy Gobert. He say all the time, like, I benefited from having Rudy Gobert. That doesn't necessarily mean he wanted Rudy Gobert, because you look at everywhere else he didn't have any bigs.
That's like saying Pop benefited from having David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Oh, he didn't really want him. You know it. Every coach benefits from great players.
I'm not saying he didn't want him. I'm
you
saying that
the only place where he was head coach, though. I can't necessarily go into other places. I don't think
he was head
had any input or anything when it comes to the roster.
He was head coach in college, and he was head coach in the G League.
Big John. Can Okonwu play center?
No.
I'm just saying they already picked up his option. From a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense to keep having Okonwu come off the bench. He was the 6th overall pick, and they knew he was a center when they drafted him. So it doesn't make any sense. Oh, all of a sudden he can't play center like that. That doesn't make any sense.
Now,
have your 6th overall pick continue to come off the bench his 4th year into his career. They don't happen.
But you want Collins to come off the bench and he make $25 million.
No, for the rest of the year, because he's not going to be on. It's 20 games left. He's not going to be on the team next season.
You keep putting all these people off. How do you know this? You talking about Clint ain't going to be here?
They tried to trade,
and they haven't done it.
3 years.
And they haven't done it.
Because they wanted a certain deal.
Hey man, don't let you think y'all letting Matt drag y'all into these crazy conversations again.
I'm just saying, you don't know for certain who's gonna be there, who's not.
Let it go, bro. Let it go.
Well,
I'm just saying, we all know they wanted a high price for Collins. Do y'all
Matt,
think they
you
still
won,
want that
dog.
high
You won.
price all season?
Clint, any of them. You don't know Clint could be here too.
Hey, what's the key? What's the key to the Celtics win tomorrow?
We gonna win. That's all it is.
Defense.
Ball movement, playing together, and defense. Ball movement, play together, and defense. JJ got to spend some time on Tatum for sure, and Drake gonna have to hold down JB. I don't know what all this, I don't know who playing for sure or not. We can't let somebody like Al Horford.
JJ on Tatum or Hunter.
I'm looking forward to that Tatum JJ matchup for real though. Like I really want him to. I'm looking forward to it.
After y'all hold off Russia, Croatia, and all these other countries in war, you're gonna have to start launching some missiles that hit their targets.
What you talking about?
What?
What you talking?
He talking about
Points, man. Points. You know what John talking about? Points.
What we talking about?
You missing whatever. I get that.
Scoreboard.
The ball has to go in the basket.
It does. It
Hey,
does.
is Robert Williams back? Is Robert Williams
We got to
back?
make more points than them.
Yeah, I think he is.
That's going to be a tough matchup for Capella.
It is going to be a tough matchup. That's why I'm looking forward to this game tomorrow, man.
Be playing the majority of the minutes tomorrow.
But the crazy part about it is, right?
We can hopefully our second unit can take advantage of Boston's second unit.
That's where it's going to have to be.
Yeah.
Boston
And Hunter has an advantage as well.
They got a squad.
They got a real.
Your second
We
unit.
we got to get it done though. We got to get it done.
JJ, Murray, Okongwu. Who else on the second unit? Bogey.
Yeah. We got to get it done, man. I think if they continue to play defense like we've been playing, I think I like our chance.
You're gonna need Trae Young not to be frustrated tomorrow, man.
Smart gonna be on him, right?
Oh, something else too. Tomorrow, you're going to see a lot more physical basketball. Yeah. You're going to see a lot more physical basketball than you've been seeing these past.
Robert Williams tough.
So get ready.
I just hope, you know, the other guys show up. I'm just hoping.
Who's the other guy? You know, man, we're not going to let you drag us into these conversations.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a question. It wasn't a question. It was a statement.
Okay. Well, we'll leave your statement right where it's at.
What's Boston lineup? What's Boston starting lineup? What's this?
It's
I can
Smart, Brown,
Tatum. They're gonna be good enough.
Williams.
Okay, so JB started the two.
Yeah, that's what I said. I hope he show up.
JB,
that's why I just said that.
He not gonna have a great offensive game. Not unless he do a lot of.
I know he not.
Hey,
I've been telling you already that you could tell before going in. You know, kind of how it's gonna go or how it's gonna come. Yeah, he definitely ain't gonna have that matchup right for him.
Can I get you on record, Demar? Is he gonna have a good game tomorrow?
Who gonna have a good game?
I wouldn't bet on it. Me personally.
Who? Murray. What are we calling a good game?
I ain't saying he's gonna have a bad game either.
His season average.
I'm not saying that either.
Oh, his season average? Oh yeah, he's gonna have a good game tomorrow.
Okay.
Hold on, Matt. You saying that he will get his season average tomorrow?
No, Demar said what's a good game. I said his season average is a good game.
He's gonna get that.
I think he can get 20.
Okay. I think he can still.
Yeah.
Roughly, but I think he can still get it.
Have a good game tomorrow.
But DJ or Coach Quinn got to get him to understand how he got to get it at times. You know what I'm saying? But I think he gets stuck in his certain ways of how he get his buckets, and when he does that, that's what I'm saying. Like, shoot, sometimes like, bro, that matchup ain't there. Who you going up against and stuff like that.
He got to get to the line. He got to get to the line a whole lot more.
Well, he just got to learn. He just got to learn if he in the pick and roll to call up the matchup that he wants. That's all he got to do. That's where everybody else in the league. I'm gonna call up the weakest defender, tell him to come on up this way, and then I'm gonna go to work on his ass. That's basically what you're supposed to do.
The pick and roll, but we tend not to, or he tend not to be in the pick and roll until like he's the point guard, right? Or wrong on that. Like usually that's when Trae is off the floor. When you really see him executing that pick and roll, then he can kind of get downhill.
Well, Quinn started to put him and Trae in the pick and roll together.
Yeah, I think Quinn will eventually start being able to see, because I'm just being honest, bro. If you got 2 point guards on the floor, I can run the pick and roll from either side of the floor. Right. If you doubling me with your best man on this side, I can swing it to the other side and then have you run the pick and roll on the other side. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I think Quinn is going to get us to that point. But there's nowhere in the world, man, that you should have 2 point guards in the game and your pace shouldn't be as fast or faster than it is. Or You shouldn't be able to get into the offense with 2 point guards on the floor. It's just this is ridiculous.
I'm
Am I
hopeful
right?
that-
Am I right that this is going to be a back-to-back?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Boston was off?
Yep.
Yeah, it was all.
Okay, y'all keep being confident if you want to be. That's scary to me.
I'm just looking forward to the game. I'm just looking
That's what
forward
I
to the
ain't saying.
game.
Though. I don't think I'm really
Come back
stupid.
tomorrow night.
I'm just looking forward to the game.
Tomorrow night, Demond ain't gonna let nobody on for 20 minutes because he gonna be dancing, bro. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen tomorrow night. We're gonna get a good W tomorrow night.
Hey, Demond, man. Hey, listen. Hey, Demond. Hey, come on, guy. Hey, if we lose, don't give us the 20 minutes.
No, that's what it's either a dance or
don't do it like that.
screaming. One of the
dog. We gotta
Hey,
get the
I'm
moment
asking.
of silence,
Listen,
bro. We
I
gotta
ain't
get the
telling
moment
you,
of
I'm
silence
asking.
if we do.
I'm asking. Like you ain't gotta do us like that.
It depends on what time they send me to the garage. That's what it depends on.
I'm scared of that back-to-back.
If Hunter and JJ play well, we'll be
third
fine.
quarter.
Now, hey, Mike, White Mike, I would have been more confident in winning the Celtics game if we had lost tonight.
Hell no.
I'm just more worried about the
I don't know because they still lost tonight. So
If we didn't beat the Wizards tonight, you thought it was
more
gonna be
confident
too
losing to a
successful.
team.
Hell no.
Hey, I called it. Y'all remember?
Before we
called
can
it
start off,
We're winning the
I want.
game.
For a long time.
Hey, I run this past y'all.
Go ahead.
I'm saying I run this past y'all. This thought past y'all before I forget. Linda comment or whatever, thanking Mr. Gray about pushing the ball. Just reminded me though. But like, I agree with you about the point guards things though. But all right, I always say this. Jason Kidd is my favorite player all time. Right. One of the things he used to say about why he rebounded the ball was so that he can start the break. You feel me? Fast. He's like, I can get on the break faster and stuff like that. That's why I go get the ball, I rebound. Is other than that, I gotta wait for somebody to give it. All right. It could be coaching. It could be whatever it is. You feel me? It could have been coaching or whatnot though. But what I would say, I'm seeing and I'm noticing, and I'm noticing at least more players outside of Trae and DJ getting it and moving it up. Okay.
Yes.
JJ the obvious, but I've seen Dre doing it a little more, getting the ball push. If you can do that and you got more, that's how you can really make sure the pace is always fast. Because if JC getting the ball, Dre getting the ball, JJ getting the ball, and not dribbling up, you spending time looking for the guard to give them the ball. If your point guard not just, a rebounding type and he gonna go already. You know what I'm saying? So I just want, just think about that.
No, that's facts, bro. That's facts.
You are right about that.
We're too damn athletic to be walking the ball up.
That's fact.
You say
We're
what?
too athletic to be walking the ball up all the time.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Put pressure on the defense. Make them make a decision.
Exactly. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but even Trae was doing a little press today. Did y'all notice that? He would back off. It was a soft press, but he was kind of getting up and then he would back up a little bit on defense. But I'm just excited that the man got 3 steals today. He's been having like about three steals a game.
Tonight.
Yeah, he's been playing defense, man. The man been,
He got 2.
He's been playing defense all
hustling.
year.
It's a
He been
coincidence.
He been hustling lately, man. He been hustling lately. You know what I'm saying?
It's a big coincidence.
He been hustling lately, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
it's not timely.
I like it. 165 pounds. I don't expect much from 165 pounds, but hey, give me 3 steals a game and a couple of tips.
He got to weigh more than that. Everybody keep putting him at 160, 150. That man got to be more than that.
Wait a minute, Gray. Did you say he was 100 and what now?
Hey, look, he looked like about 165.
Got to be in the 70s.
170.
Now, see, I
He
said
like
that.
175.
No, that
Bruh.
man 175.
I know 170 when I see it. That boy look like he about 6 foot. He might not even be 6 foot. About 5'11", 160.
How much you
175.
think Murray weighed? What about
Trae
DeJounte?
Young so small you can see his heartbeat.
Hey, so Murray got a little muscle mass on him though. You know, he'll a little cut up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he hold because Murray is a skeleton too.
Yeah.
But you know, you can tell he go to the gym. So muscle mass, it weigh a little bit. So I think Murray, he weighed like 180. I think he probably weigh 180.
And see, I was saying,
but he taller too though. He's
time.
180 and his
He's
inches is height.
6'5".
He
He's
leaner
6'5".
too. He
If
way
he was 6
leaner
feet,
too.
he would be probably
6'5",
small
Wayne.
as Trae if not small. Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
height though. The reason why he probably heavier.
No, I agree.
That's
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
and like
And
I
I don't think
said,
Trae's 5 pounds lighter than Murray.
Say it again.
Hell no.
no, Tengu, no. Man, look here.
Trae can't be
That's what I'm
175
saying.
if Murray
That's what I was
180.
saying a couple of nights ago.
Yeah, Murray got
Nah.
the
I'm telling you, that dude he probably about 165, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, we got to get Trae on the scale.
Well, like I said, the Hawks bio said that Trae Young is 6'1", 164.
He ain't 6'1".
I don't think he's
He's
6'1".
He's sick.
That's
He's
tiny,
5'11".
bro.
He's
He
5'11".
damn well ain't 6'1".
I believe the 164 though. I do believe that.
Now, see, I'm just telling you what the
But
Hawks.
that ain't got nothing to do with defense though. It ain't got nothing to do with
That's
it.
right.
I understand it
I
and
agree with that.
everything.
Jose
It ain't no
Alvarado.
excuse or nothing. You feel me?
He can hustle.
He just he already doing great, but he gonna learn because like it's one play where he was there, but he did the wrong thing guarding Bill in the post, bro. That's a mismatch. You don't bang with nobody in the post, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you not to play defense, but you that first bump, you give him that you dare. That second bump, you pull the chair, bro. You pull the chair. It's simple as that, bro. You ain't gonna sit there. Other than that, you dead. You dead. You know, just simple as that, though. But he'll learn, you know, kind of front and doing little stuff and everything like that. So, you know, that's just me, you know, just going into it and stuff. Somebody probably talk to him later on about it, though. But yeah, bro, he using his quickness. You got to be able to use what you got. You know what I'm saying? And it's about just using your mind too, as well. You know, Matt says that Trae says that he loves to watch game film. But then he should know everybody moves, bro. You should be able to peep stuff a few times up and down the court.
Let me tell you something. Quinn was small as hell in college. He knows.
Hey, why Mike?
See, so he knows exactly. There you go. Huh?
I was telling White
What's
Mike,
that, man?
can't give Quinn no credit in here.
No, I'm
yes,
telling you, Quinn can coach
giving him
that.
credit all night.
Y'all about to let Matt drag y'all into another credit
You just don't have to add no bunch of sauce on it.
What I add sauce? What I said I added sauce?
Hey, don't let
You know you be like, oh my, you be putting too much on it, man.
Matt, now see, Matt, now we take you to the hospital to get the knife out your back, and you run right back into the alley and get another.
What
damn
did I
fight.
say? What, no. What did I say that gave him extra sauce? Because I said he spent time with each individual player at the practice.
Man, what else was we talking about?
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm not trying to.
They want to see Matt. See, you're
Exactly.
punishment, Matt.
What was we
You're a
talking about
martyr.
before that?
Matt, you are a professional martyr.
I tell y'all what though, I will say this. I was watching the Celtics the other day, and they bitching about Smart. That he taking too many threes. They saying when he take over a certain amount of threes, they always lose.
Make him shoot.
Bro, great. Hey, bro. They literally lost the finals because of Marcus Smart. John, get into that. Oh, you got to do this, that. Marcus Smart blew that finals because he felt he needed to match threes, and he was pulling up too many times. I ain't even a Celtics fan. Marcus Smart in that finals, doggone. I remember them last doggone games for stretches. Huh?
That's why they went and we got my
No. You get into Tatum is the star player though. It's a hierarchy thing. Fans and everybody, if you gonna live and die with your best player and everything, bro. That's just like what on our team. Who would that be? I guess just decide the doggone take all the doggone shots, bro, and just pulling up to try and match threes, bro. That would piss you off. It would piss you off. And then it's not even Marcus Smart game. Like we see that you worked on it and you shooting them more consistent. But no, bro, you ain't supposed to be sitting here trying to match Curry and Poole. You better move that ball, bro, and keep playing defense to what you're supposed to be doing, and or wait till it come to you on a more open that type thing. But that shoot, like I said, I ain't no Celtics fan, but that makes sense though. I was seeing that last year in the finals. He was making me mad, bro.
Yeah, I want him to do that tomorrow. I need him to shoot the Celtics right out the game. Don't have to shoot him right out the game.
Now,
Hey,
Smart on his back from the
we don't need to let Broughton get off tomorrow.
Who starts at 4 for them?
JB going for 50 tomorrow. I'm sure he probably gonna try and go for 40 plus. And then you got Malcolm coming back home too. You got to keep him in check off the bench.
No bullshit. Trae gonna have to have about 35 points tomorrow.
And
he
can't run out of gas.
Yeah, 35.
He's gonna have to have about 35. He's gonna have to have about 35 and 10.
DJ gonna have to have like 25.
Yeah.
I think he got it.
Everybody go. Y'all know Tatum capable of going off for 50 plus at the time. Everybody going to play good tomorrow.
All right, great.
Yeah,
now, you know that gonna require Trae taking about 80 shots now.
I don't listen. He don't. Hey, as of late, he been playoff Trae. His efficiency been up there pretty good.
We can't say playoff Trae. As of late, he has been ECF Trae. Because we been to the playoff twice, and he won playoff Trae last year. All right, he won playoff Trae last year. So we gonna say
he becomes the finals Trae the past two games.
He'll bring up that Cleveland. Don't get him started.
I'm surprised Marlon showed up.
Playing games don't playoff games. So
what's up, Marlon?
You've been slick at the mouth real good.
Hey, Marlon, I give you Marlon, I give you a lot of credit for showing up tonight, Marlon. I salute to you. I give you a lot of credit.
You was missing too. Don't try that.
Oh, look. Yeah, I don't even pay attention to all the crazy shit you've been saying. Like 00 starting. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all.
Because if he would have started tonight, Porzingis would have had 45.
Well,
if we hold Brown to about 25 points tomorrow, we got a chance.
Here's what I think. I think it's gonna come down to how our bench plays. If our bench outplays their bench, we can win that game.
It's gonna be bench. It's gonna be bench.
Probably
because they kind of got us on the starters.
Yeah,
our bench. JJ and them boys got to play.
Yeah.
I need 30 out of JJ tomorrow.
Woo! Now he didn't play that much time.
We need 30 for 30. We need 30 out of Twinkle Twinkle Trae, and we need 30 out of the Dim Star. We need 30 out of both of them.
Nah, John was talking about minutes. He wasn't talking about points.
I was gonna say JJ, he might give you 10, but like he gonna give you hella defense and he gonna push that tempo.
That second year got to play.
And he will do,
bro.
They got to play.
They give you 30 points. We don't want a game by 30.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look,
we don't want a game by 30.
I need Quinn to get thrown out. I need Quinn. If the call comes forward, I need Quinn to get thrown out.
If Quinn gets thrown out of the game,
so what?
We can blow it out, bro.
No, you got
Prunty. Yeah, so Prunty can
y'all remember when
you need to thrown out the game?
When Quinn for Devon?
It's the same complaint that I had about Nate and about
Peter.
He need to get thrown out of the game.
Hey, Demar.
Yeah, it ain't the same. It ain't the same like you.
Y'all remember when John said that Quinn was a crackhead?
Yeah.
He is. Wait a minute. Hey, and they didn't put that picture up where he had that black eye. It looked like he got a haircut. Look like Quinn got a haircut this
I ain't getting sued. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I mean, he's kind of wild.
I bet you won't. But if we were talking about Nate, boy, you'll be calling that man a base head, free baseman, and all kinds of stuff, boy.
I never disparaged Nate personally. I just talked about his bad coaching.
I'm not disparaging the man. What I'm saying is what happened. He got in a fight with somebody about his girlfriend or something, and they dotted that eye, and they had a picture of him with his eye dotted. And I put it up in New York City.
That was like 30 years ago.
Well, I don't know, man. He was on that shit. He was on that shit.
That was like 30 years ago, John.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Quinn do look like one of them slick players. You know what I'm saying? Like you might try to backdoor your girl or some shit.
Man. Look,
He gotta look.
He
He look
still,
kind of
he,
crazy.
he still using that gel. Look, he look like you take that comb right before the game just go.
Look, hey, he got them Jack Nicholson, the Shining vibes on it.
All right, let's go through it. Let's go through it. Start at the top and let's rotate around. Who's gonna win tomorrow?
I told you on Wednesday after the game we beat the Celtics.
Pharaoh.
You ain't gonna make me say it.
I'm gonna make everybody say it.
The Celtics.
Oh, there you go.
I just don't believe it.
Oh, he got the Hawk. Go ahead, Mike.
ATL.
Hawks winning, man. Hawks winning.
John.
Larry Bird.
Said Larry Bird.
I think Boston will win. I hope Trae save us. I hope Trae save us. That's what I'm hoping.
Prove me wrong, Hawk.
Mr. Gray.
We not letting you change, Matt. We not letting you change because 24 hours ago you said we were winning both these games or whatever.
I hope, Mike, I just told you Curry's terrible performance tonight.
Y'all write Matt down as W. Write him down as a W. We ain't letting them change, Matt. You
get him, Martin.
Stay with us.
All right, Ray, what you
You get him, Martin.
I'm rolling with the boys.
Marley, how you going?
I'm roll with the boy. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be with Matt on this one though. Like Trae and DeJounte, they both got to show and prove, bro.
Them Star, he better go find an extension.
Twinkle gotta score 40. Twinkle gotta score 40, dog.
Yeah,
we ain't worried about them Star. Show and prove.
Damon, you gonna give Trae his kudos tomorrow?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's a no.
We gonna win tomorrow, but I don't think it's gonna be because of Trae. I told y'all, man, it's gonna be the second unit, man.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gotta be a team effort for real. Like we need Bay to give us about 15. Bogey gotta give us 15.
JJ gotta run it.
Yeah. Clint need to have a double. Clint gotta have a double game. Clint gotta have a double game.
We're not winning with Trae being average.
The bench is maybe the only advantage I see that we have. Definitely not the starters.
Well, you got
advantage at point guard with Trae. You got advantage at point guard with Trae. Now, if you're looking at physics,
yeah, we got better point guard.
Actual basketball skill and stuff. You got advantage at point guard.
Dre got an advantage.
I don't know about Dre having an advantage.
No, I don't know about that.
I'm worried about Robert Williams.
I'm glad you brought enough for everybody, Jamon.
Man, I was hungry, dog.
So how am I supposed to act tomorrow if they lose? Because I'm the only one who say they're gonna lose.
We are on the back-to-back too, man. It's gonna be a big game.
Nah, John on your side.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, John. So how many John supposed to act?
Bro, y'all need to
I'm mailing everybody Kool-Aid, all right? Everybody with Kool-Aid in the middle.
Y'all need to say we gonna win, bro.
I just don't see it. If it was Milwaukee, it's Milwaukee and Boston. I just don't see it. I can't see it live.
I'm saying that because you know what? I'm not giving these dudes no passes, no excuses, bro. They need to win. They need to freaking win. Miami won.
I mean, you want to know who's gonna win. I just want us to win. But if I had to put money on it, I'd put money on Boston.
These dudes need to win. They ain't giving none of these dudes no excuses, man.
Well, hopefully, since we back home, hopefully we can some of that Portland game. We can call on the basketball spirits.
Yeah, and hopefully we don't get that Miami game neither. Shit.
No, don't come.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, though.
You know the game you ain't seen yet?
I went back and watched it.
Oh, you did?
We're not talking about that though. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay.
Go ahead and analyze it then. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
We ain't talking about that.
You trying to skate out of that one, Cascade? You trying to skate out of that?
Hey, I got you, Matt. I was just gonna say that for sure. I'm gonna have Jalen Brown in my FanDuel lineup. So if anybody else, you know what I'm saying, I just advise you if y'all betting on something you want to do, or to see what Jalen Brown's over is. I think it's safe to take that tomorrow night. But we still gonna win the game. But I just got a feeling that Jalen Brown will probably go off.
Yeah,
one of them.
Won't get nobody to guard him.
Hey, one of them gotta have. We gotta hold one of them down. Both of them can't.
Say we
Both of
got a
them.
whole one of them.
Yeah, we got a
Yeah,
whole one on. One
yeah.
on,
I
man.
think JJ can
One
handle
on.
But bro, they can't. Hey, come on though. They can't score. They can't score 60 apiece
know,
though.
man.
You feel me?
And what kind of calls we gonna get tomorrow? Now that's the most important thing. Cause the
Man, we be all right.
we
Just
ain't
play
gonna
hard,
Man,
man.
as long as they don't get scared when they walking through the stadium, because they say when you walk through Boston Stadium, you can hear the
No, it's gonna be
We
here.
at home.
the
We at
Buffalo Bill
home.
run.
Bro.
It's at
Martin's
home.
gonna get
We at home.
it's gonna be down at State Farm, and we, no matter who it is, we still not gonna get no love from the official. So you gonna have to gun their eyes out. You gonna have to gun their eyes out. I'm trying to tell you. Just as soon as you touch
Man,
somebody,
you can't play like that though, John. John, you do that though, John. You definitely not gonna get no calls. You know, you gotta understand that. If you doing nothing but pull up jump shots and shooting from three,
no.
you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get no
Hey,
calls.
check this out.
You can't play like that.
Tomorrow they in Boston, right?
Huh?
No, we in Atlanta.
That's in Atlanta.
We in Atlanta.
Hey, check this out.
I thought that
Matt,
was
you
the
still
13th.
going?
They in Atlanta.
Matt, you going?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Make sure you make a sign, Matt. Make a sign to say say play AJ. Make a sign to say play.
No, make a sign say Trae biggest fan for real.
Free AJ.
I'm gonna say thank you.
No,
Quinn.
matter
That's
of
all I'm
fact,
gonna say.
put them star. Put DeJounte them star. Then he can score about 40, 50, and then he'll point at
Hey,
you every time.
maybe
But I
that
heard
shit.
Quinn.
Now I'm gonna make this promise. I'm gonna make this promise. If the Hawks win tomorrow, I'm gonna drink this last corner of Obama's Hennessy. I'm saving that corner.
You ain't got that's all you got, a corner.
You
said Obama?
Dog. That is the blackest bottle ever, dog. Of
44.
Obama Hennessy.
44. The 44th president. I'm gonna drink this.
Boy, that is the blackest bottle I've ever seen in my life, dog.
Oh my god!
Hey man, I hope
that
you
is the blackest bottle of Hennessy, bro.
That shot on camera.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you gotta take. Yeah, you gotta take that shot on camera, dog.
Man, you better put that Obama mess back, man.
See that? That's for the 44th president of the United States.
You're gonna have to do it on camera.
Hell, I thought that was Hank Aaron.
He ain't giving it to you.
Mike. Hey, Mike.
Boy, he said, I thought that was Hank Aaron. Boy, that was funny. Boy, that is the blackest bottle.
Hey, Marlon, what was that word you were saying when we was on?
Yeah, it got an equivalent.
Equivalent.
It got equivalent. You got to equivalent to some wins, baby. That's my TI word of the day.
If John Collins get 2 poster dunks, we'll win.
That's a good point.
Oh Lord, we losing.
No, hey, we got to get John back to. We got to get John back to doing what he do. I haven't seen a John poster dunk in so long,
2
minutes,
man. 2 minutes.
I got to get another. Hey, John, we got to get John back to flying through the air.
All right, family. Hey, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody on the panel who stopped in and rapped about the game tonight. Hey, we got that dub. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Got a real
Hey, Damon, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, Damon. Real quick, though. I just thought about this again. It was beautiful. Did y'all see that play when JJ went coast to coast? Then he tried to throw the lob to Clint, but Clint sucked or whatever, though, messing up his position. He missed the doggone first lady. They had to make it.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was beautiful, man. So when you talking about JC Duncan,
fire to the mat.
bro, the combinations of JC and double O or double O and JJ and JC with one of them is so much better. They all pass the ball together.
Some people still gonna be rapping backstage, man. So I'll put the link if y'all want to come up there while they rap backstage. But yeah, appreciate it.
Somebody got Obama.
Hey, we out, man. Hawks up, man. Peace.
Gorilla Glue.
Don't drink.